Welcome to ÖTILLÖ, the World Championship race in Swimrun, and we are in for a fine day's racing. What we're not in for is a fine day. They're off. There they go. 300 athletes at the start of what is going to be a very, very long and demanding day. They run in their wetsuits and they swim in their shoes. We can see the water in the background now, and at any second now they'll come bursting out of this forest and onto the little beach here in Sandhamn and straight into the water for the first swim. This is the story of the race right here. Choppy waters, the pain in the rain. When we started this race this morning, they were all tightly bunched together at Sandhamn, and you can see now that the field is much more spread out compared to what it was a little bit earlier in the day. And you can see exactly the challenges that are facing our swim runners here this morning. On land, the wind is blowing, but in the water, it is very choppy. The water is very powerful waves washing over the rocks here at the exit of the second swim, making things very tough. This is not an extreme triathlon, this is not an adventure race, this is the sport of swimrun, which was born here in the Stockholm archipelago. This is the 12th time we've had this World Championship race. 26 islands, 75 kilometers, 52 transitions from the water to the land and back again, and we're seeing one of those water to land transitions right here. You can see the current and the waves going from right to left across your picture there. They are pretty tough swimming conditions. What of course will happen in the water is that the body will cool down. All the blood will rush from the extremities, from the hands and feet in towards protecting the vital organs. We're almost at the halfway point in the race here, and I can tell you that it's not spreading out. The field is not spreading out, certainly not at the top. It's actually getting tighter. At the moment, it is very tight at the top of that race. Out on the pig swim, 1.4 kilometers, heavy waves. There's the top three men's teams there, and they are neck and neck out at the front of the field there. If you look at the size of that wave, I mean, essentially you'd want to be reaching for your surfboard here rather than anything else, but they've no surfboards out there. They could have brought one with them, but of course they would have to bring it over the finish line. Of course, the pig swimming's in Swedish. Anything described as pig as being gris, it's another word for toughness. It's another word.
It's just dirty.
Yeah.
It's a dirty swim.
There is no umbrella in the world that's going to protect these racers from these swims. It's really tough out there. Because Team Swedish Armed Forces are in the water on the last swim. This is them making their way to ÖTILLÖ. They're going to break the record that Daniel Hansen set with Lelle Moberg last year. This is unbelievable sport. We have the first mixed team approaching. It is Team Thule Crew, Trisport.se, ÖTILLÖ of Australia. It is the first women's team. They are our reigning champions. They cannot be too far away now. It's gone! The record is crushed again! 7 hours, 57 minutes and 59 seconds. The world champions for 2017. What a race by these two men. They did it, they held it off. A huge smile from ÖTILLÖ there. And why wouldn't he have a huge smile on his face? Together with Eva, he is the mixed team champion for 2017. Exhausted, having to hold up his racing partner. They've done it. The defending, the reigning world champions are world champions once again. A slow, tired embrace after all that has happened out there. But now it's all over. Champions for one more year until this day next year in 2018.